What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Look, man, on the cool, I want to talk about this real quick. This is important. Fair weather. I'm gonna say fair weather people, because you say you hear the term fair weather friends. In the music business, we hear fair weather fans. Fair weather people in your life, and what you got to do to cut those type of people off. And let me give the definition. There may be some young people on here that maybe never heard that term before, even some older people who don't know what that is. But that's just basically saying that these are people who are only riding with you when it's good. When things are going good, when you got it popping, when you that dude or when you that female, and these people, they right there like, hey man, it's my dog, it's my dog. But the minute that things kind of take a turn, or you might have a bad situation, or whatever the case might be going on, and they're no longer able to benefit from you, or even if they're not benefiting from you, sometimes it's just about wanting to affiliate themselves with somebody who they perceive to be, or who may actually be popping at the time. A fair weather. It's like having a favorite sports team, and they win it. They win the championship every year, every other year. They done won 3 out of 5 championships. They go every year, man. It's, oh man, that's my squad. But then they have a setback, or they started losing, or injuries kick in and they're not as good. Then all of a sudden, you see that person not claiming to be a fan of that team no more. It's like, what kind of person does that? But then you look up and they rooting for the new team that's winning now. You see that happen all the time. This is the principle of life that you see a lot of people do. You could be at the top of your game, just really killing it in life, doing great. And if you have a setback in your life, or you may not be as on fire as you was, then these people jump ship. These are people that you have to understand. The first thing you got to understand is that people like that, they were never with you to begin with. They were never with you from the start. So the first thing you have to do is not even be mad. You have to say, okay, well, he gone? Oh, she gone? Okay. It's like if you threw a party. If you threw a party at your house or wherever, and you invite a bunch of people, you send out 300-400 invitations. The people who you know and you feel like, hey, they rock with you. And you look up, and out of those 300 or 400 invitations, only 12 people show up. You should never put focus and emphasis on the hundreds that didn't come and didn't accept the invitation. You should be grateful to God and grateful to those who actually came and did show up, because those are your real riders. Because you got people that will accept the invitation, and they'll pull into the parking lot, and they'll see, oh man, ain't nobody even here, and they'll keep going. They won't even come in, because it's like they didn't pull up and the parking lot was packed. It wasn't packed, so they're like, oh man, it's dead. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go somewhere else. But they were only concerned with the scene, with what they perceived the scene was gonna be. They wasn't concerned with coming to support their friend because it was your birthday. Y'all feel the principle of where I'm going with? The real friend, the real rider, they gonna pull up, and if it's 4 cars in the parking lot, they gonna walk right in, and they're gonna be, man, my dude, happy birthday, man. I'm glad to be here. They gonna still rock with you. So always focus on who is there, not who's not. See, we spend so much time, man, ain't nobody show up, man. Man, I knew my boy was gonna come. He ain't even show up, man. And, nah, don't stress over those who are not present. Stress over those who are, focus on those who are. That's how you do that. See, fair weather people. See, fair weather is good weather. The sun is shining. It's not too hot, it's just a perfect day. And they right there with you. But when it starts raining, when it's storming a little and wind blowing and wind whipping a little too hard, it's kind of cold out there, and you gotta be out there. Who's gonna be out there with you? Those are the people that you know who are really with you. And there are people who will ride with you forever. You can do everything right, but the second that you take a left turn or someone like that nature, they'll abandon ship. See, they will abandon ship. These are things that you should celebrate, not be mad about. Don't be hurt about it. Celebrate it, because at the end of the day, you don't want anybody around you who's not really for you. See? That's why I came up with the slogan is strength in knowledge, not strength in numbers. Because we all have numbers. We all know hundreds of people. We know these people, and we've been around, and they came and rocked with us in situations where it's like, man, I got all these people with me. But please believe, everybody that's with you ain't really with you. Understand that. Your circle is going to condense into a core. You don't want a circle, just people just around the perimeter. That's not necessarily what you want. You want a core. That core sits in the middle and it's solid. That's what you want. So keep that in mind as you move forward. Don't stress over those who are absent. Rejoice in those who are present, and thank God for the blessing. It's your big brother K-Rino. Y'all go pre-order my album right now, A Blessing in the Burden. Go to southparkcoalition.net. I'll put the link in the description. I'm out.